The Enchanted Grove of Forgotten Deities. He had always been fascinated by the stories of the ancient forest. The legends said that it was a place of mystery and magic, where the old gods dwelled in secret. He had spent years studying the history and mythology of the civilizations that once worshipped them, but he never thought he would have a chance to see them for himself. That was until he found the map. It was hidden in an old book he had bought from a dusty bookstore. The map showed a hidden path that led to the heart of the forest, where a grove of sacred trees stood. He felt a surge of excitement and curiosity. He had to see it for himself. He packed his backpack with some supplies and a camera. He wanted to document his discovery, to prove to the world that the old gods were real. He followed the map to the edge of the forest, where a narrow trail began. He took a deep breath and stepped into the shadows. He walked for hours, following the twists and turns of the path. He saw strange plants and animals, some of which he had never seen before. He heard whispers and rustles, as if the forest was alive and watching him. He felt a mix of fear and wonder, but he did not stop. He was determined to reach his destination. He finally arrived at the grove. He gasped at the sight. It was a circle of towering trees, each one carved with intricate symbols and images. He recognized some of them as the names and faces of the old gods. He felt a surge of awe and reverence. He had found the enchanted grove of forgotten deities. He approached one of the trees, the one that bore the image of a woman with a crescent moon on her forehead. He recognized her as Luna, the goddess of the moon and the night. He touched the carving gently, feeling the smoothness of the wood. He wondered what she was like, how she had influenced the lives of her followers. He heard a voice in his mind. It was soft and soothing like a lullaby. "Who are you, child of the sun?" it asked. He jumped back, startled. He looked around, but he saw no one. He realized that the voice was coming from the tree, from the goddess. He felt a surge of fear and wonder. He had made contact with a divine being. He gathered his courage and answered, "My name is Leo. I am a researcher and an explorer. I came here to learn about you and your kind." The voice sounded amused. "You came to learn about us? How curious. And how did you find us, child of the sun?" He hesitated, unsure if he should reveal his source. He decided to be honest. "I found a map in an old book. It showed me the way to this grove." The voice was silent for a moment. Then it said, "A map in an old book. How interesting. And do you know who made that map, child of the sun?" He shook his head. "No, I don't. Who was it?" The voice said, "It was one of us, one of the forgotten deities. He made that map as a trap for you and others like you." He felt a surge of fear and confusion. He asked, "A trap? Why? What do you want from me?" The voice said, "We want what we have lost. We want our glory, our power, our worship. We want to be remembered, to be revered, to be feared. We want to be gods again." He said, "But how can I help you with that? I am just a human, a mortal. I have no influence over the world." The voice said, "You have more than you think, child of the sun. You have a camera, a device that can capture and share images. You have a map, a guide that can lead others to this place. You have a curiosity, a desire that can inspire others to follow you. You have everything we need to spread our influence, to revive our cults, to restore our dominion." He said, "But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a part of your scheme. I don't want to betray my own kind." The voice said, "You don't have a choice, child of the sun. You are already a part of our scheme. You are already our pawn. You are already our sacrifice." He felt a sudden pain in his chest. He looked down and saw a branch piercing his heart. He realized that the tree, the goddess, had stabbed him. He felt his life draining away. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. He tried to move, but he was paralyzed. He tried to resist, but he was powerless. He heard the voice say, "Thank you, child of the sun. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your blood. Thank you for your soul. Thank you for your gift." He saw a flash of light. He saw the image of the goddess on the tree glow. He saw the other trees, the other gods, glow as well. He saw them smile. He saw them laugh. He saw them rejoice. He saw nothing more. He was gone. The news of Leo's disappearance spread quickly. His friends and family were worried and confused. They searched for him, but they found no trace. They contacted the authorities, but they had no clue. They hoped for his return, but they had no luck. They did not know that he had been sacrificed to the old gods. They did not know that he had been used to fuel their resurrection. They did not know that he had been the first of many. The old gods were not satisfied with one victim. They wanted more. They wanted to regain their lost glory, their power, their worship. They wanted to be remembered, to be revered, to be feared. They wanted to be gods again. They used Leo's camera, his device that could capture and share images. They used his map, his guide that could lead others to their place. They used his curiosity, his desire that could inspire others to follow him. They used everything he had to spread their influence, to revive their cults, to restore their dominion. They sent messages to his contacts, his friends and family, his colleagues and acquaintances. They pretended to be him, to be alive and well. They told them that he had found something amazing, something incredible, something divine. They invited them to join him, to see for themselves, to witness the miracle. They lured them to the forest, to the hidden path, to the grove of sacred trees. They welcomed them with smiles and promises, with lies and traps. They stabbed them with branches, with thorns, with roots. They drained them of their blood, their life, their soul. They thanked them for their gift. They grew stronger with each sacrifice. They felt their power returning, their glory rising, their worship spreading. They felt their presence expanding, their influence growing, their dominion extending. They felt their cycle repeating, their history repeating, their fate repeating. They were the old gods. They were the forgotten deities. They were the enchanted grove. They were the end.